What is good? It's your friendly neighborhood boot nerd here, and today I'm laying down the top 5 most underrated boots on the market. So if you're looking to wear something than everyone else out there, I'm giving you the 5 best underrated boot gems that you can find. And if you end up wanting a pair, I'll leave a link to where you can find them on Unisport store right down below in the description. And with that said, let's kick it off with number 5. And that is the Umbro Velociter 3, which is one of the more underappreciated lightweight boots out there. It's 165 grams, you get a super thin upper that gives you an almost Hypervenom 1-like touch on the ball, and you get this neoprene sock that sits tightly and seamlessly around your ankle. So in other words, the Velociter still has that OG F50 Adi Zero vibe, but in a more modern and stable way, I'd say. And actually, this is a very real challenger to the Mercurial, the X16 and the evoSpeed. In 4th, we have the Adidas ACE17 in leather that does admittedly stand a bit in the shadow of Big Brother's Purecontrol and 17.1, but with a lower neoprene tech fit color that's then fused with this premium K-leather forefoot, you get a really good fit that just feels good and gives you an elegant touch in an almost, dare I say it, predator-like way. So if you want to stay on team leather but still get this awesome seamless sock-like sensation, this is a very solid bet. And speaking of solid, look at these studs. They're massive. They're almost as big as my teeth. Absolute weapons. Okay, so things are heating up now because in 3rd we have another Umbro boot. It's the UX Acuro that is one of my absolute favorite boots to come out in 2016, with its very soft, padded, and absolutely awesomely accommodating fit, the burrito tongue, and a soft, padded, and airy, elegant touch on the ball. And if you love the CTR 360 Maestri boots or the Predator LCs, these will be right up your street. Fantastic boot that doesn't get anywhere close to the love that it deserves. Number 3 though. In 2nd place, we have the Under Armour Clutchfit 3.0 that is simply put a very good football boot and something that amongst boot connoisseurs is known as something you must try because it is a hidden gem in the purest sense of the word. We're talking a slightly stretchy upper that really wraps your foot tightly, but at the same time is so soft that you'd think you'd worn it for years. And also you get a pretty decent amount of grip thanks to the texturing on the entire upper. My only complaint would be that the heel takes a bit of time to break in, but after you've done that, we're talking a serious challenger to the very best boots that you can find. Now that's a pretty good job, Under Armour. But before we do the big number 1 reveal, I gotta show some love to some of the boots that I actually had a hard time not putting on the list. First up, we've got the Under Armour Spotlight, really awesome speed boot that's also very underrated. We have the Nike Premier that I somehow always end up getting back to playing in now and again, and we have the brand new Magista Opus 2 that goes back to the roots of the Opus 1 that made it such an awesome underrated boot. But with that out the way, let's move on to the big reveal, looking at the most underrated boot out there, aka the hidden gem. Puma evoPOWER Vigor 1 is also number 1, and it's probably not that big of a surprise for some of you because I have been going on and on for a while about why this boot is so underappreciated. But for those of you who haven't for some reason heard it yet, I'm just gonna reiterate a few things. We have a ridiculously soft upper that really helps you also get an amazing fit straight out of the box. Seriously, it's mind-blowingly good. And also, it's pretty fun to strike the ball with. And honestly, I don't have that many things to complain about, so in my opinion, if things were right, this should be in the same popularity bracket as the Mercurial and the X and the ACE. So there you have it, the now not so secret, most underrated boot / hidden gem that your money can buy. Right, so with the Puma love fest kinda over, this was my top 5 most underrated boot list. But where's the Mizuno Mercurial Neo 2, you ask? Actually, I think that the Mercurial Neo 2 is finally getting the love and the respect and the recognition that it really deserves. And obviously, it would have deserved to be on the very top of the list, but I feel that people now actually know how good of a football boot it is. But guys, what does your top 5 look like? You should let me know right down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, reward me with a like, and also don't forget to spread the word by sharing this video with your friends so they can figure out which underrated boot to get. And with those words, I'm signing off. Cheerio. Today, you can win yourself a Puma evoPOWER Vigor. Just tell me your top 5 most underrated boot list, and I'll find a lucky winner.